Today was a speed deadlift session. I decided to use the Sumo style, which means your feet are further apart and you use more hip strength. There's one thing I can do to improve my Sumo deadlifts. I need to get some sleeves for my calves. That bar is like a meat tenderizer. When that bar gets close to my legs, it does cut. So as you can see, I'm trying to avoid it, which is messing with my form a little bit. Here you'll see I'm doing 3 sets of 1 with 315, and those are going good. I'm measuring the velocity. I'm not a natural Sumo deadlifter. I'm more of a conventional, which means my feet are close together when I pull. Here I'm doing 405, and that went pretty good. So I decided to do 455, and that went great. Then it was time to move on to isometric deadlifts. As you can see, I'm not using a weight, but what I'm doing is I'm using an immovable object, which is the rack for me. These are great because they give you a strength curve of 15 degrees above and 15 degrees below where you're pulling. So this is really hammering my lower back. I'm doing 3 sets of 5-second pulls. These pulls are maximum effort pulls. Then I moved on to stiff leg deadlifts, and it's 425 pounds. This is a PR for me in stiff leg deadlifts. Matter of fact, it's a few hours later and I'm still paying for that PR. I'm still feeling it. But it's nice to have a PR in deadlifts. I then did a down set of 365 for 5. I was supposed to do 3 sets, but that first set wore me out, so 2 sets is good enough for today. Then I moved on to seated shrugs using my Camber bar. And I did 3 sets of 10. Then I did incline dumbbell rows. And I'm doing 3 sets of 8 with this exercise. I'm also showing you how short my rest periods are. They're pretty short. My goal is to keep the intensity up. The shorter my rest periods, I can use lighter weights and get trained faster and work on my recovery ability. As opposed to waiting like 5 minutes. Well, yeah, I can use heavier dumbbells, but that's not the goal. It was a nice, warm, toasty day in the garage. You can also notice that I actually change straps when I'm doing different exercises. I prefer regular conventional straps for dumbbell rows. If you have an incline bench, some dumbbells, give this exercise a try. It's great. I then concluded my training session with pull-downs. I did 2 sets of 15. The goal was 3 sets of 15, but I was worn out. But I'm very pleased with this training session. Thank you for watching.